Well, hello everybody. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to make a Google site. If you choose this option for your final project for the ESY program, you will have to know how to use this and know how to do it. So that's why I'm doing this now, so we can go over it and you're aware of how to do it. All right, so here we go. So of course you're going to open up Google, same as usual. And if you notice here at the top, this is my school login. So you're going to have to be logged into your school account. And hopefully you get to see this grid here, which is what we're going to click on now to access Google Sites. So if you click on that, you're not going to see it right away. Obviously, see your other Google programs that we use. All right, so you're not going to see it yet. You're going to scroll down. More G Suite Marketplace. Now, it ended up switching me to my other account, so I'm just going to go back in because I do have my personal account linked here. So let me just do that really quickly. Hopefully it will do that for me. Just going to switch accounts back to my school account. And it should come up like that. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and find Google Sites. Now I can find it in here if I want to, so you can search it in the Google search apps. And click search. Oh, sorry, this is taking a little while because it's loading. I have a very slow computer. It's a Chromebook actually, so hopefully I'll be upgrading in the future. Google site. Let's see if that comes up. And for some reason it didn't yet. I don't know why. Alright, let's go ahead and search just Google Site on here. Google Sites, I should say. You're just going to search it, and it should come up with Google Sites sign in. Yeah, so you can do it that way. For some reason it's not working with me. I don't know, because if I have multiple accounts signed in at the same time, and that's why it's not, understanding how to do that. So, here we go. Let me go back to my school account here. Because like I said, it keeps switching me back and forth to all my different accounts, which is super annoying. I should just log out of that one for now, but whatever. So it should come up, and it just comes up just like you would see like a Google slideshow, Google Slides, or Google Docs. So it comes up with obviously blank, and then all these templates you can use. I don't want you using any of the templates. I mean, you can if you want to, but I already have one kind of set up. I'm going to use it for next school year for my students, so I'm just going to briefly show you through there how to create one. So I'm going to click on that one. You're going to click on blank though. When you first make one, you're going to click on blank. So this is my site I'm going to be using for my 8th graders next year, so that way they can access all their work strictly on here. So we're just going to quickly make another page so that we can show you how to insert things from Google Docs, how to insert things from Google Drive, how to insert images, text boxes, and overall just how to publish it so that way you can actually use it and I can actually see it on the internet. So here we go. So this is what it's going to come up as. Now obviously yours is going to be blank and you have to insert everything. Mine is not blank as of right now. As you can see, I have my lovely Bitmoji classroom here with a welcome to room 201. You can change this up however you want. Yours is just going to be blank and you're going to put the title there. So the title is here. All you're going to do is just type it in. There's different ways of doing it. You have normal text, title, heading. I believe I have it as heading right now. Subheading and small. So you can pick any of the types of font you want to use. You can also pick, obviously, bold or italic. I think I have it as bold right now. You can have it so it's in a different section or a different way. So you can either be like in the middle, to the left, to the right, however you want it. You can also insert links and things like that, which I'm not going to go over right now. But that's how to basically put in your text box here. To change image, you can always change it. If you want to, you can upload or you can select an image for your, it's called a header here. And then you have header type. You can do a banner, large banner, just a title if you don't want a picture, and then things like that. You're obviously going to have to name it. So I named mine OPA, Miss Morris's class. I'm going to put that as 2020 because that way we know that it's for that year. You're going to label yours as ESY. So if you just go up here, you're just going to label it as ESY 2020. Okay. I'm not going to do that for mine, but Miss Morris's class 2020. I can make it 2021. That way we have it, for the school year. Okay. So as you can see, I have other things on here. I have pictures posted. Now these are all actually, you can click on these. These are clickable because you can click on different links. So because it even says here for my directions, click on the images below to access each page. All right. I'm just going to briefly show you how to do everything. So this is your insert. You have 3 tabs here over on the right. You have themes, which is you can change the theme of your, I'm not going to change mine, but these are all the themes you can choose from. I believe mine is level, and I changed it to color orange because, we're Orange Public Schools. So I changed it to that, and you can also change the font style if you want for every one of these themes. Now, you can change the theme. This theme basically runs for every single page that you have on your website, but you can obviously change the pictures for your headers if you want. But the theme is always going to stay the same for your website. It's always going to stay like this font and the color here, but you can always change pictures and things like that. So, all right. Then you have pages, which I have 4 pages right now. And I have language arts, social studies, links to resources, and meet your teacher. Now what you're going to do is you're going to be on your home page when you first start off. I like to click on these 3 little dots here, and you can add what's called a subpage. So a subpage, you're going to title it whatever you want to do. So for yours, because you're doing one on the presidential election, you're going to do presidential campaign. And that's going to be your presidential campaign website or your web page. And then when you click it, you're going to click done, and you're going to automatically see that it is going to be posted underneath the home page. All right, so that's going to be underneath the home page. Okay, so now to insert, I'm going to leave this here for now. Of course, I'm going to delete it afterwards, but I'm going to leave this here for now because I want to go over to insert. You can always click this button as well to add. You can add new link or add new page. You can also do that as well to add a new page to your website. All right, so let's go to insert now. Insert's where you get to make it your own and make it fun and exciting looking and things like that for your viewers of your webpage. So we have text box, we have images, we have embed, which is like links to websites or maybe a video. So if you want to insert a YouTube video, I'm not sure if you're going to do that for a presidential campaign or not, unless you make your own video. But you can always put that on here. And then you have Drive. So everything you have in Drive is going to be, you can insert it on here. So let's do a text box for now and just show you how to briefly do that. So once you click on text box, it's going to come up right underneath your header as the second thing you have on here. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your first page is going to be for presidential campaign. Maybe you want to have it as welcome to my presidential campaign. I totally forgot how to spell campaign right now. I think that's how you spell it. Okay, maybe not a question mark there. All right, so then if you want to do anything with this, you can make it different text. Like I'm going to make it as a heading, and I'll make it bold. So the whole thing will be bold. You have to highlight that though. And then maybe I want to have it in the middle of my page, so you're going to click middle. And there's how you do a text box. Now, of course, you could always add a link. So maybe you want this as to be a link. You could always click on link and insert the web page you want to do. I'm going to get to other links in a second, so just hold on for a sec. All right, so that's my first one. Now you can click on, let's click off of that for now. Please go away. I don't know why this came up, people. I apologize. Okay. All right, so now we can go to images. So you can click on an image. Now it can be images that you saved on your computer, or it could be images that you find on your find on Google. So I'm not gonna upload because I don't really have any pictures to put on there right now on my computer. So I'm gonna just click select, and it's gonna take me to this box. It's just like Google Slides. It's just like Google Docs, where you can search Google and find an image. So I'm gonna do a Google image search. And I'm going to put president in here. And of course, it'll come with a bunch of presidents that we've had. But I just want to put I found this before, the seal, presidential seal. And I'm going to click insert. And there we have it. And you can move this around. You can crop it. You can make it bigger. If you just click on the little arrows, you can make the picture bigger if you want. And then you could always move it to, I'm going to move mine to the middle of my page. And there you have it. Obviously, I'm going to make it so you can see the whole picture. Let's see if we can do that. Sometimes it lets you, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. Oh, see, look at that. I made it all funky. It's probably because it's very slow because I'm doing a screencast with you guys, so bear with me. Let's see if that'll work. Ah, there we go. So there you go. So there's inserting image. Like I said, you can change it. You can change you can crop it. You can uncrop it. You can add a link, which I did with my website, which I can show you in a sec how to do. You can obviously delete it. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. Embed, like I said, is for a website. So say you want to add a URL, the code for like YouTube. So you put like www.youtube.com and you would click insert. Once it loads and it finds a YouTube link, you're going to insert that on here. So then you can just click right on that and it takes you right to the YouTube page. Okay, you don't have to add videos. This is just in case you want to. And then obviously you have Drive. So in case you maybe made a presidential speech for yourself, maybe you made a document that goes with all your political views that you have, like what you're for and against, you would put that on here as well if you want. So what I would do is I would click on, let's see, if you click on social studies, I don't know. There's nothing here right now. Well, let me see, shared with me. I haven't really done anything recent lately. Let's just do an ESY one for now. That way you can see what to do. So my Drive, I have an ESY. You guys might want to also make one. I have everything organized by subjects and things like that I need throughout the school year. So ESY 2020 I have here. I'm going to put my project. This is actually our project you're going to be doing for this. So I'm going to insert. And it's awesome because then the whole document comes up right here. And I will have to show you how to format these because you can't have them private. They have to be shareable links or else you're not going to be able to access it on the website. So if this is not shareable, it's going to come up like blank. It's not going to come up with anything on it. So you're going to have to make sure that it's shareable to the public so that way people can see it and access it. All right, so this is basically how you insert everything. I'm not going to get into layouts. You can always like fool around with those yourself, the different layouts that you can create for the website. But I'm not going to do that with you right now. You can always add. There's other things you can add here like buttons to go back and forth. I'm going to just show you how to do a link. So for page, we're going to go back to pages and we're going to go home. So your home page for ESY is going to be on here. All right, so I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to insert a text box. I think I'm going to insert a text box for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put ESY 2020. And then what I can do is I can take this and I can highlight. And you see that little link button here? It looks like a paperclip. You're going to click on that. And I'm going to link it to my presidential campaign page. So what that's going to do is when you publish this and somebody clicks on that, it's going to take them to that page, which is awesome because then everything is linked together. So that's that. That's how to link it to another page. So you guys should be good. I'm going to show you just briefly how to publish and then you'll be all set. All right, so once you've made a bunch of changes, now I would suggest always clicking the publish button at the top here once you make a significant amount of changes because then that way it saves it. If you don't click on that, it will not save your website. So we're going to click on publish. It's going to say review changes that you made. It's going to show you what it was before and then what it is after. And then if you're okay with that, you're going to click on the publish button right here once it loads. Okay, so it's going to show that I made the changes like here to ESY. See, you're going to click on publish. Once it publishes, that means that we can actually go and view it and see what other people will see when they go on the site. So what we're going to do it that way is we're going to look at this little computer button here at the top, and it says preview. So we're going to preview it and see what this actually looks like if somebody were to go on your website. So here's my website. So welcome to room 201. As you can see, we're going to go down to, scroll down, and if you click on ESY 2020, it should take us to that presidential campaign page. So let's click on that. And here we go. So my presidential campaign is here. So if you see everything that I added with you, I added the text box here. I added the image here. I added this is actually public, so it works. And like I said, if it wasn't public, it would be a blank. It would just be gray and like not accessible. And then my YouTube, which I embedded in there as well. So this is just a brief little tutorial just to show you how to create one. If you have any questions or anything, there's plenty of different videos that you can look at online to show you how to create a Google site, which I might actually even post for you guys so you guys can look at that as well. All right, make sure you ask me on Google Classroom or on Remind or anything like that. Maybe you want to message me to let me know you want to do a Google Meet on this. I have no problem with that. But let me know if you have any questions or concerns about this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.